Hello students, I am Shilpa. Today we are going to start with exercise 3.2 matrices of your class 12th NCERT. Till now we have learnt about what exactly is a matrices, how do you define a matrix, what is the representation of a matrix, and we have come across what is a row, what is a column, and we also have seen what are the order of a matrix and what are the different types of matrix that we have learnt here. Today we are going to work on the operations of matrix. So what exactly is the operation of matrix? Just like how we add, subtract and multiply in your numbers. Similar way, we are going to add, subtract and multiply and divide the matrices here. Addition of a matrix, a very important concept. When you have to add the two matrix, we already know that matrix is represented by A is equal to Aij and B is equal to Bij, if at all I have a two different matrix. When you have to add the two matrix, the order of both the matrix should be same, only then it can be added. That is, if at all I have a matrix A as a 2 cross 2 matrix, the matrix B also should be of a 2 cross 2 matrix, otherwise adding both the matrix will be impossible. We have also learnt about equal matrix, we also learnt about how to equate the corresponding elements of a matrix, two different matrix. Similar way, we are going to add the corresponding elements of the two matrix here. So, the definition says that if A is equal to Aij, B is equal to Bij are the two matrices of the same order, say M cross N, then the sum of two matrices, that is A plus B. We are going to add the matrix A as well as the matrix B here. The sum of two matrices A and B is defined as another matrix, say I am calling it as C. C is equal to Cij with the M cross N, where Cij is nothing but a matrix, the elements of a matrix A plus the element of a matrix B. For example, if I have to find out addition of the two matrix whatever I have considered here, I have considered a matrix A which is this I can say that we have 2 rows and 3 columns. It is 2 cross 3 matrix. Similarly, I have considered another matrix B which is again 2 different rows and 3 columns is what I have. So here we can say that it is again a 2 cross 3 matrix. I need to add both the matrix, that is A plus B. I said we can add the matrix only if the order of both the matrix are same. I hope all of you remember what is the order of a matrix here. The number of rows into number of columns, that gives the order of a matrix. So we can add both the matrix using our corresponding elements should be added. We can see that the first element of the first matrix can be added with the first element of the second matrix what we have, which is equal to 2 plus root 3. Similarly, the second element of the first row with the second element of the first row of the second matrix what we have, which is 1 plus root 5. Same way, minus 1 and plus 1. So, minus 1 and plus 1, same second row first element which is 2 and minus 2. So, I can add it as 2 minus 2 here. Then 3 and plus 3 here, which is 3 plus 3. Similarly, I have a next one which is 0 and 1 by 2. All the elements, the corresponding elements of both the matrix need to be added individually. When I simplify this further, I have got it as 2 plus root 3, 1 plus root 5 and plus 1 and minus 1 would have got cancelled here, I will be getting it as 0. Similarly, plus 2 and minus 2 would have got cancelled, I will be getting it as 0, and 3 plus 3 which is equal to 6, and the next term is 1 by 2. And one more thing you have to keep in mind here, I have added two different matrix of an order 2 cross 3 and 2 cross 3 again. This was also 2 cross 3 itself. So, the resultant matrix what you get, the matrix that you are getting after you adding the matrix A as well as the matrix B should also be a 2 cross 3 itself. We have two different rows here and 3 different columns. Okay. So, here we are coming across a 2 cross 3 matrix. So, the resultant matrix whatever we are getting, even that is of the same order. So, this is about the addition. We have certain problems in your exercise and we also have to know what is how to find out the difference between the two matrix. We also study how to find out the multiplication of a matrix, how do we multiply two different matrix and how do we divide a two different matrix. We have the next question where we are supposed to find out the difference of the matrix, that is A minus B is what we are supposed to find out. Here we have the same elements just like how we have in the previous question, but only thing is we are supposed to find out what is A minus B. Same procedure, I need to check it out for A minus B here, that is the element need to be subtracted from a matrix A to the matrix B. So, A minus B. So, each and every individual element need to be subtracted, corresponding element need to be subtracted here, that is 2 minus 1. The same way 4 minus 3, the corresponding elements, then 3 minus 2 and 2 minus 5. You need to be very careful when you have a negative term here. When you have minus of minus, you should be very careful here. If it is 3 minus of minus 2, it will be 3 plus 2. So, normal simple simplification is what we are supposed to do it here. So, 2 minus 1 is 1, 4 minus 3 is 1 again, 3 plus 2 which is 5, and again 2 minus 5 is minus 3. So, I ended up with a 2 cross 2 matrix itself, which is 1, 1, 5 and minus 3. So, this again which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. They have given a same question here where the matrix A, B and C is same, but what we are supposed to find is a different question here. We are supposed to check it out, what is 3A minus C. So, what is this 3A minus C? We will come across something called as scalar matrix multiplication. So, what is a scalar matrix multiplication? Any scalar multiplied with a matrix will give back me the product of that scalar which need to be individually multiplied throughout the elements of a matrix. For example, here we can see I have 3A. So, A is a matrix which has been given already, 3A is what I am supposed to find out. So, which is nothing but I can say it as 3 into 2, each and every element of a matrix should be multiplied with the scalar. That is 3 into 2, 3 into 4, the same way 3 into 3 and 3 into 2 again. Each and every element of a matrix, no matter what is the order of a matrix that has been given here, but each and every element of a matrix need to be multiplied with the scalar that has been given. So, when I simplify this, I got it as 3 into 2, 3 into 4, 3 into 3 as well as 3 into 2. All these elements I have got it. So, I have got what is 3A now. Till now we did not have that option where we had to find out what is scalar multiplication, but in this case we have a problem where we need to find out what is 3A first, and whatever the result that you are getting, this is a 2 cross 2 matrix whatever we are getting here. So, this 2 cross 2 matrix when you simplify, and then you need to subtract with the third matrix that has been given as C. So, how do we go with it? I have got it as the matrix which is 6, 12, 9 and 6 as a 2 cross 2 matrix when I further simplify 3 into a matrix A. That is, I have considered whatever I have got it 3A as minus the third matrix that has been given in the question. So, which is 6, 12, 9 and 6 minus of minus 2, 5, 3 and 4. So, again this is again a difference of a 2 matrix, what all we are supposed to find out. I need to find out this matrix minus of this matrix. Similarly, the difference between the 2 matrices is what we are supposed to find out here. So, when I simplify, I will be getting each and every corresponding element need to be subtracted here, that is 6 minus of minus 2 is what I am supposed to do it. So, 6 minus of minus 2 will give back me 6 plus 2, the same way 12 minus 5 will give back me 7 here. Similarly, 9 minus 3 will give us 6, and the same way 6 minus 4 will give back us 2. Okay. So, now when I simplify this further, I got it as 8, 7, 6 and 2, which is again a 2 cross 2 matrix. So, no matter what is the operation that you are performing here, it can be anything, any operation, but ultimately the final result what you are getting, it should be of same order that the initial matrix that has been given. It can be addition of 2 matrix, it can be a subtraction. We should get it as a same order which has been given in the question. We have another question here, a similar kind of a question. So, again we can see that sum of the 2 matrix that has been given. First matrix what we have here is, it is again a 2 cross 2 matrix. Even this is also a 2 cross 2 matrix. Maybe the elements here within the matrix are different, but we have a 2 cross 2 matrix itself. So, the corresponding element need to be added. So, I will be adding the first element to the first row of the first matrix with the first element to the first row of the second matrix, whatever we have. So, when I simplify that, that is what I have considered the equation once again here in the next step. When I add it, I will be getting it as a square plus b square plus 2ab. Similarly, b square plus c square plus 2bc over here, which will give back me b square plus c square plus 2bc. Same way, a square plus c square minus 2ac, a square plus c square minus 2ac. The same way, I have a fourth element, that is second row, second element here, a square plus b square minus 2ab, which will give back me the second row, second element. Now, we all are familiar with the formula what we have already learnt in your school days. We know that a square plus b square plus 2ab is nothing but a plus b the whole square. The same way, a square plus b square minus 2ab is nothing but a minus b the whole square. I will be using the same thing here. Instead of keeping it in this form, a square plus b square plus 2ab, I will be writing it as a plus b the whole square, b plus c the whole square, a minus c the whole square and a minus b the whole square. Just using the formula that you have already studied in your lower classes. So, this is all about how to add two different matrix. The first thing you need to cross check is whether it is of same order, both the matrix what you are adding, and the final solution what you are getting, even it should be of a same order. Here we can clearly see that this is also of order 2 cross 2. We have 2 rows and 2 columns here. Going with the next matrix, we have a matrix which is of order 3 cross 3. Clearly we can see we have a matrix. This is the first row, second row, third row, first column, second column and third column. The same way, even this is also a 3 cross 3 matrix. So, it is satisfying the condition of the addition that whenever you are adding the matrix, it should be of same order. Yes, it is satisfying the condition. Now, normal addition of the matrix, that is each and every corresponding element need to be added here. So, how do I do that? First element of the third row, the same way, we have 8 plus 2 which will give back me 10 and 5 plus 4 which is 9. So, ultimately we can see that we are ending up with a 3 cross 3 matrix itself. Here we have a 3 rows and 3 columns. The given matrix also had a 3 rows and 3 columns itself. So, when I add a matrix, I will be ending up with the same order of the given matrix which we have to compute. A similar kind of a question again. We need to find out sin square x and cos square x, which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. We can see that we have 2 different rows and 2 different columns here. The same way we have another matrix which has 2 rows and 2 columns. So, this is a 2 cross 2 matrix only. We have a 2 cross 2 matrix itself here. The final solution whatever you get should also be a 2 cross 2 itself. So, here I should get it as 2 cross 2 itself. Yes, it is satisfying the condition. Now, what are we supposed to do it? We have to add the corresponding elements, just like how we have done it in your previous question. It is cos square x plus sin square x. So, I have written it as cos square x plus sin square x. The first element of the first row should be added with the first element of the first row of the second matrix. Same way, sin square x plus cos square x. So, I will be getting it as sin square x plus cos square x here. Similarly, sin square x plus cos square x, again sin square x plus cos square x. Same way, cos square x plus sin square x again here. You all would have studied in your trigonometry part, there is something called as identities of the trigonometry. What does it say? It is sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. We have a condition, sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. So, using that condition, I will be writing this as cos square x plus sin square x as 1, and again sin square x plus cos square x is again 1 here. Then sin square x plus cos square x, everywhere I have sum of the trigonometric function with the square of the function here. So, sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. The identity is what I am using. So, finally, the result of this matrix, when I add it up, I will be getting it as 1, 1, 1 and 1, which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. Next, we come across multiplication of a matrix. In this multiplication, I have already discussed what is a scalar multiplication. We will see once again what is exactly the definition of that states as. Whenever you have a scalar with the matrix, that is, suppose I have a k into a here, k into a. So, how do I multiply that? Aij is nothing but the elements of the matrix that will be denoted as. Each and every element of a matrix will be multiplied with the scalar. We have already worked on one question where we had to multiply with the scalar. For example, I have a matrix here. I have considered a matrix A, which is I can say that it is a 3 cross 3 matrix. It's a 3 cross 3 matrix. I am supposed to find out what is 3A here. That is, 3 is a scalar. I need to multiply the scalar with each and every element of a matrix A. So, when I have to do that, I need to multiply 3 with all the elements in a given matrix, that is 3 into 3, 3 into 1, 3 into 1.5, 3 into root 5, 3 into 7, 3 into minus 3 and so on. All the elements need to be multiplied with the scalar here. So, when I simplify this, I will be getting it as 3 into 3, which is 9. I will be getting 3 into 1, which is 3, 3 into 1.5, which is 4.5, then 3 into root 5, which is 3 root 5, then 3 into 7, which is 21, 3 into minus 3, which is minus 9, and 3 into 2, which is 6 here, and 3 into 0, which is nothing but 0, and 3 into 5, I will be getting it as 15. So, we have got a 3 cross 3 matrix itself, but we are just multiplying with the scalar here. No matter whatever the scalar here, each and every element of a matrix need to be multiplied with a scalar. Yeah. We can multiply the two matrix if a condition has been satisfied. So, what is that condition here? The condition is the first matrix, you will be multiplying a two different matrix here. The order of the first matrix, if at all I consider, say I have a matrix A of order say 2 cross 2, which is 2, 1, 3 and 5. Okay. Here I can write it as the order is 2 cross 2. The same way, the second matrix which I am multiplying with, in general how do we write it? It is M cross, I will take it as say some P. Okay. The first matrix whatever we have, I will be assuming it as M cross P. The second matrix whatever we have to take it, it should be in such a way that the number of columns the matrix A has should be same as the number of rows the matrix B should have. I will repeat once again. For example, here I have a number of columns as 2. The same way I should have 2 rows here. It can be 2 and other element, the number of columns can be anything, but the number of columns of the matrix A should be same as number of rows of the matrix B. Okay. So, here number of rows in a sense I should have a 2 rows itself here. I will be considering 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. I have considered a 2 cross 2 matrix again. Our intention is to get it as the number of rows should be same. You can have any number of columns here. As I said, the matrix A, I will be assuming it as M cross P. The matrix B, I will be taking it as P cross N. The number of columns of a matrix A should be same as number of rows of matrix B. That is, if at all I have a matrix A as M cross P, this is matrix A of order M cross P. The matrix B should have a P cross N. Okay, and the final result whatever you are getting, if at all I have a matrix A which is of order M cross P and matrix B which is of order P cross N, the final matrix, that is AB, what you are getting, the AB what you are getting, it should be of order M cross N. Okay. So, here in this example we had considered 2 cross 2 and 2 cross 2. The final result also I should get it as 2 cross 2 itself. Okay. It may differ, but the main thing that you have to concentrate is the number of columns of the matrix A should be same as number of rows of the matrix B. Only then you can multiply the matrix. It is completely different from the addition and difference what we have solved. In the addition and the subtraction whatever we have done for the matrix, the order should have been same. But when it comes to the multiplication of a matrix, when I consider the first matrix, it should be of the number of columns the matrix A has should be same as the number of rows of the matrix B. That is the main thing that you have to keep in mind. Then how do we multiply this kind of a matrix is what we are supposed to go through now. I have considered the same example AB here. So, AB, we have a matrix A and matrix B that need to be multiplied. How do I multiply this? There is a small technique you need to understand, students. Please listen carefully. I have a matrix A and matrix B. First thing is we need to check whether it is satisfying the condition of a multiplication, that is the number of columns what I have in the matrix A should be same as number of rows of a matrix B. Yes, it is satisfying. We have number of columns of a matrix A as 2, number of rows of a matrix B as 2 again. It is satisfying the condition. Look into this carefully. I will be considering the first row. Okay, first row I will be multiplying that with first column elements. Okay, that is what clearly you can see here. First row, first element will be considered into the first element of the second matrix what we have. So, I will be getting it as 2 into 1 plus second element of the first row into the element of that particular column that we have to multiply here. So, it will be 4 into minus 2. Okay. Similarly, I need to find out the second element. See, since I have got this is a 2 cross 2 matrix, this is also a 2 cross 2 matrix, it is satisfying the condition of m cross p and p cross n. And the final result, what I am supposed to get, it should be of order m cross n. I have already discussed about it. It should be of order 2 cross 2 itself. So, I should get what? A11, A12, A21, A22 is what I am supposed to get it. So, how do I do that? So, when it comes to this, as I said, we considered the matrix which is of 2 cross 2 and 2 cross 2 here. So, when I have to multiply, this row element should be multiplied with this column, that will give back me the first element of the first row. Okay. Similarly, the first row should be multiplied with the second column. Okay. That will give back me the second element of the first row. The same way, I will consider the second row elements. I will be multiplying the elements with the first column, that is 3 into 1 plus 2 into minus 2. Okay. The same way, second row with the second column here, that is 3 into 3 plus 2 into 5. So, now when I have to simplify this, note that we have to add here between the multiplication of the matrix. We have 2 into 1 plus 4 into minus 2. So, now I have got 2 plus 4 into minus 2 which is minus 8. The same way 2 into 3 which is 6 plus 4 into 5 which is 20. Similar kind 3 into 1 which is 3 plus 2 into minus 2 which is minus 4. Same way 3 into 3 which is 9 and 2 into 5 which is 10. So, this need to be simplified further. We know that 2 minus 8 is nothing but minus 6, 6 plus 20 is nothing but 26, 3 minus 4 is minus 1 and 9 plus 10 is 19. So, I ended up with the matrix of order m cross n here. We already discussed this is 2 cross 2, this is also 2 cross 2. The final matrix what I am supposed to get, it should be of order m cross n. In general, how do we write? We will be writing it as m cross p into p cross n. So, the result of the matrix what we are getting after multiplication, it should be of order m cross n. Yes. So, when it comes to this one, this m is 2, n is also 2. So, I am getting a matrix here which is of 2 cross 2 matrix. So, this is all about the multiplication of a matrix. It is slightly different from how we will be adding a matrix or how we will be subtracting a matrix. The main thing that you have to concentrate here is check with the matrix, see whether the number of columns of the first matrix is same as number of rows of the second matrix. Then multiplying the elements with the first row, first column, first row, second column depending on how many columns you have. Then again go with the second row, first column, second row, second column. A similar kind, one more question I have considered which is BA. So it's a vice versa of it. The previous question was AB, but here we are going to check it out for B into A. Note that whenever you are multiplying a matrix, AB will never be equal to matrix B into A. The elements will be different. Maybe the order will be getting it as same, but the elements will be completely different. You won't get the same elements of a product AB and which is same as product BA. You will never get AB will be same as BA here. Now, depending on the matrix again. Coming to this, we have a question. We need to find out what is BA. So, when I have to find out what is BA, first thing we need to check for the order. The same procedure will be followed here. I will be multiplying the elements of the first row of a matrix B with the first column of the matrix A. That is, this elements will be multiplied with this column. Same way, this element will be multiplied with this column. So, you will be getting a corresponding first, second element of the first row. So, how do we do that? I will be multiplying 1 with 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 3 into 3. So, I have got it as 1 into 2 plus 3 into 3. The first row, first column. Next, first row, second column. That is 1 into 4 plus 3 into 2. 1 into 4 plus 3 into 2. Similarly, we need to multiply second row with the first column. That is minus 2 into 2 plus 5 into 3. Okay. Second row, second column, that is minus 2 into 4 plus 5 into 2. So, when I further simplify this, we will be getting it as 2 plus 9, the first row here, first element, 2 into 1 is 2 and 3 into 3 is 9. Same way, 1 into 4 plus 3 into 2. So, 1 into 4 is 4, 3 into 2 is 6. Same way, minus 2 into 2, which will be minus 4, 5 into 3 will be 15. So, I got it as minus 4 plus 15. Similar way, minus 2 into 4 plus 5 into 2, which is minus 8 plus 10. So, finally, I will be getting the matrix here as when I add up the elements, it is 9 plus 2, which is 11, and 4 plus 6, which is 10, and again minus 4 plus 15, which is 11 again, and 10 minus 8, which is 2. So, this is the final matrix that we are getting after multiplying the matrix B with the matrix A, which is again a 2 cross 2 matrix itself. So, it is satisfying the condition of M cross N, a matrix of order M cross N. Next question we have, compute the indicated products. So, we are supposed to find out the product of these two matrices again. The two matrix has been given, we just have to multiply the matrix and get the required solution. So, first thing we need to check with the order of both the matrix, check whether it is M cross P is equal to P cross N. It should be number of columns of the matrix A should be same as number of rows of the matrix B. If only that is satisfied, in that case itself we can multiply, otherwise we can never multiply the two matrix. So, coming to this one, yes, it is satisfying the condition. We have a 2 cross 2 matrix here, we have another 2 cross 2 matrix here, that is M cross P is same as P cross N. This has been given. So, ultimately I should get what is M cross N here. I should get what is a 2 cross 2 matrix. We need to find out that matrix now. So, how do we do that? A same procedure. We will be multiplying the first row of the first matrix with the first column. That will give back me the first element. First row with the second column, that will give back me the second element of the matrix. Similarly, second row first column, that will give back me the second row's first element. Second row second column, that will give back me second row second element. Okay. Now, how do I do that? It is A into A plus B into B. First element with the first element of this one, A into A plus B into B is what we will be doing. So, I will be getting it as A into A plus B into B as the first element. Same way, this row, this column, that is A into minus B, A into minus B plus B into A plus B into A into minus B plus B into A. Same way, second row, first column. which is minus B A with the first column what we have. So, minus B into A plus A into B. Same way, second row, second column, which is minus B into minus B plus A into A. Minus B into minus B plus A into A. So, now when I simplify this further, I will end up with a 2 cross 2 matrix. We will see how exactly it works. We have A into A, I can write it as A square. We have B into B, we can write it as B square. The same way, A into minus B, which is minus AB, A into B, which is plus AB. So, here plus AB and minus AB can be cancelled. The same way here, minus B into A plus A into B. Similar way, I can write it as minus AB plus AB, which can be further cancelled. Next, I have minus B into minus B. So, minus into minus, which is plus here. So, I will be getting it as B square. B into B is B square. Same way, I have plus A into A, which I will be getting it as A square. Now, after further simplification, it is A square plus B square. These two terms has got cancelled, which is 0. The same way, minus AB and plus AB has also got cancelled, which is 0. This will give back me B square plus A square. So, I will end up with a 2 cross 2 matrix here. So, I am getting a 2 cross 2 matrix, which is nothing but M cross N in the given condition. This is M and this is N. So, I have got a 2 cross 2 matrix, which is M cross N order from the given question itself. Look into this question. We have a matrix, two different matrices which need to be multiplied. So, first thing is we need to check for the order of a matrix here again. So, I have a matrix, clearly we can see that I have 3 different rows and I have a single column, right. So, this matrix can be written as 3 cross 1. But when it comes to the second matrix which I have to multiply here, I have a single row, I have 3 different columns. Please listen carefully, students. We have a single row here and we have a 3 different columns. So, now a single row, that is a row will be 1 here, into I have a 3 different columns. Now, how do I generally write it? It can be written as M cross P and P cross N. Okay. Clearly, the number of columns of the first matrix, that is 1 here, is same as number of rows of the second matrix. Both are 1 here. And what about the solution that I need to get? I should get a 3 cross 3 matrix here. I should get A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, 2, A33. All these elements is what we are supposed to get it. So, final matrix that we have to get it is M cross N. Okay. So, this is the required matrix what we are supposed to get. We will see how it works now. So, when you are solving it, we will be considering the first row, first column, which will give back me the first element, first row, second column, which will give back me the second element, first row, third column, which is the third element of the first row. Similarly, second row, first column, that is 2 into 2, second row, second column, which is 2 into 3. Then second row, third column, which is 2 into 4. So, I will be getting all the 3 required elements of the second row. When I do go with the third row here, third row, first column, which is 3 into 2, third row, second column, which is 3 into 3. The same way, third row, third column, which is 3 into 4. So, this will give me, clearly you can look into this. I have got a set of 3 cross 3 elements here. We have got all the elements which is of a 3 cross 3 matrix here. I will be getting a 3 cross 3 matrix. We need to simplify this further. 1 into 2 is nothing but 2 and 1 into 3 I will be getting it as 3. 1 into 4 I will be getting it as 4. 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 3 is nothing but 6 and 2 into 4 is 8. 3 into 2 is 6 and 3 into 3 is 9. 3 into 4 is 12. So, finally, I have ended up with a matrix which is of order M cross N from the given question, which is 3 cross 3 here. we can clearly see we have 3 rows and we have 3 different columns here, right. So, I will be getting it as a 3 cross 3 matrix. Yeah, coming to the next one, we have another matrix where we need to multiply again. So, when I have to multiply this, we have the first matrix, which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. We have 2 rows and 2 columns here. The second matrix, we have 2 rows and 3 columns. So, how do we do this? We need to check with the condition of a multiplication. So, first thing, it is satisfying. We have this matrix as 2 cross 2. We have the second matrix as 2 cross 3. The final matrix, whatever I should get, it should be of order 2 cross 3. It should be of this order. Now, how do we do that? And it is satisfying the condition. It is m cross p into p cross n. So, the number of columns in the first matrix is same as number of rows in the second matrix here. So, that is satisfying the condition. So, I need to just normally multiply the elements when you consider first row with the first column, first row with the second column, first row with the third column. Same way, second row with the first column, second row with the second column and second row with the third column. So, we will see how it goes now. I will be considering the first row, first column, which is 1 into 1 plus minus 2 into 2. Same way, first row, second column, which is 1 into 2 plus minus 2 into 3. Similarly, first row, third column, which is 1 into 3 plus minus 2 into 1. Same way, second row, first column, which is 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2. Second row, second column, which is 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3. Similarly, second row, third column, which is 2 into 3 plus 3 into 1. Now, when I simplify this further, I will be getting it as 1 into 1 plus minus 2 into 2, which is 1 minus 4. Same way, 1 into 2 plus minus 2 into 3, which is 2 minus 6. 2 minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. Same way, 1 into 3, which is 3, minus 2 into 1, which is minus 2. Similar way, the second row elements, we need to check it out now. It is 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2. So, 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 2 is 6. The same way, 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3. 2 into 2 is 4 plus 3 into 3 is 9. Same way, 2 into 3 plus 3 into 1. So, 2 3s are 6 plus 3 1s are 3 here. So, this need to be further simplified. So, normal subtracting it and adding the elements here. It is 1 minus 4, which is minus 3, 2 minus 6, which is minus 4, 3 minus 2, which is 1. Same way, 2 plus 6, which is 8, 4 plus 9, which is 13 and 6 plus 3, which is 9. So, I will be getting the matrix here as 2 cross 2 rows and 3 columns, 2 cross 3 matrix. That is what we are supposed to get. Here m whatever we have and n whatever we have, it is 2 cross 3 matrix. That is how we will cross check whether the multiplication has been done properly or not, once you get with the m cross n elements whatever we have written here. Based on this again, we have a few more problems which are left out in the same exercise. We will continue with the same problems for the next class.